Hello and welcome to Flipped Math. Please have your math journal out and ready to take notes just like you would in class. And in your table of contents, you will write multiplying fractions by a whole number. Please pause the video now so that you can write this in your table of contents. Next, your learning objective in your notebook should say, I can multiply fractions by a whole number using a number line. Please pause the video as you write this into your notebook. Today, as you can see, we'll be using a number line to multiply fractions. I want you to think about when it might make more sense to use a number line instead of drawing a model like we did yesterday. Sometimes you should use a number line when a problem discusses distances, length, and a solid piece of something that is broken into smaller pieces. Okay, let's start by looking at the problem 5 times 2/3. How will I use my number line to help me solve this problem? You will see that I have marked off our number line by counting by 2/3. I have 2/3, then 4/3, then 6/3, then 8/3, then 10/3. And that's because it is increasing by 2/3 each time, just like we did with the models yesterday. Now, this is how you would use the number line to solve this. 2/3 to 4/3 to 6/3 to 8/3 to 10/3. I see here that I need to make 5 hops because I am doing 5 times 2/3. So it's 2/3 5 times. So in this case, our product, since we are multiplying here, would be 10/3. This is an improper fraction. If you were to convert it to a mixed number, it would be 1 and 1/3. Okay, the next problem says Henry is building a wooden race car for his Boy Scout troop. He uses 4 pieces of 2x4 boards that is cut into 2 1/3-foot pieces. The second bullet says he uses 3 pieces of 4x4 boards that is cut into 1/2-foot pieces. So in this case, there are 2 different parts to the problem. The first number line that we see here goes with the question, how much 2x4 boards did he use? So let me go up and look, and it says he uses 4 pieces that is cut into 2/3. Similar to the number line we just did on the previous page, I would go ahead and mark 1, since I have 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know that I'm counting by 2/3, so I would fill in 2/3, 4/3, 6/3, and 8/3. Since I'm multiplying by 4, it's 4 times 2/3.
Mr. King, if you're in the building, please.
It is 4 times 2/3. I will use my number line 1, 2, 3, 4, thus giving my answer of 8/3. Now let's look at the second part of the problem. He uses 3 pieces of 4x4 boards that is cut into 1/2-foot pieces. So since it's 3 times 1/2, I know that I have to do 3 jumps, and I am breaking my number line into 1/2 chunks, pieces, or parts. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make my jumps. 3 times 1/2. So 1/2 plus 1/2 plus 1/2. I make my jumps. 1, 2, 3. 3 times 1/2 equals 3 halves. If I convert that to a mixed number, it would be 1 and 1/2. Now, here's something to notice. The number lines are important, but for example, in the first part, in the first number line up here, you have 4 times 2/3. And what this actually means, the whole number 4 is actually 4/1. And so if you were multiplying this without using the number line, you can see that 4 times 2 equals 8, and 1 times 3 equals 3, the denominator would be 3, stays the same. You're only multiplying the top. The 4 times 2 is 8. This can be something that you can use to check your work. You can also look at this problem right here, that 3 times 1 is 3, and if you had put the denominator on 3 over 1 over the whole number, that 1 times 2 is 2, so the denominator also stays the same. Now you're going to try one on your own. This will be the one you will bring to class to show your teacher. So now it is your turn. Jose is training for a triathlon. He rides his bike for 9 days. Each day he rides 3/5 of a mile. What was the total distance Jose rode his bike for? Thank you for watching.